Well, it's the late night, not a time I normally stream. For some of you, it's late night. For me, it's early in the morning. The kids are off at school, and there's a possibility that we will be streaming at this time more regularly. Yes, it's gonna be a new time, and it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I'll try and do the streams at the usual times, but this really depends on whether or not I can get the, basically when you're on your own looking after kids, you send them to school, you come back, and that's the window I have right now. Because once they get back from school, I've got to look after them. Yeah, help them with their schoolwork, help them with the challenges that they have when they're young, and also play games with them. Yeah, fun times, fun times. Ask me to have kids when I'm 59. So hope you guys are well. Yes, we had a pretty interesting weekend so far, right? I mean, I hope you guys are well, man. I see some of you coming in. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Yes, we're gonna talk about Liverpool before we start the stream. Of course, this is a stream dedicated towards Football Manager. Yeah, in case you don't know, I'm a Football Manager streamer. We will be doing the Hungary build. We're doing Build a Nation with Hungary. We are in our 4th season. We're doing reasonably okay. The goal is to elevate the league's coefficient. So basically, we're trying to get as many Hungarian teams into the latter stages of European competitions. But before we go there, let's talk about the match tonight. Liverpool played Newcastle. The final score 3-2. Why so late? Yeshua Yahweh. How are you, man? Why so late? There's a strong possibility that this will be the time I'll be streaming in the future because of the kids. They go to school, and then when they come back from school, I got to spend a lot of time with them. And I've got to help them with their schoolwork, help them with the this and that. It takes quite a fair bit out of me. And then sometimes I might end up doing 2 streams, right? One in the that short window that I have for the regular viewers, and then the ones who are familiar with the channel, and then move to do a late night stream. For some of you, it's quite late. For me, it's actually the best time to stream. Honestly, it's like I'm bright, I'm awake. So yeah, I am all kinds of happy at this time. Yeah, so wow, thanks for hanging out. Come back soon for more PvP on Twitch. Check out my YouTube channel for more content by your way. Wow, I didn't know I was doing PvP on Twitch. But that's an old Stream Elements message that someone or other managed to find his way in. That's interesting. Yeah, I might be doing PvP on Twitch. Yeah, that'll be fun. I know people have asked me to do. I can't do League. I can't do like those network saves now. They're too long. But I can do PvP as long as we get the team sorted before. Yeah. Yeah, say it loudly. Yes, that was a game, wasn't it? It was an absolute banger. Now, the thing is this, right? Okay, if you look at the numbers, Liverpool were poor. They were poor. I mean, okay, Ekitike's goal was, there was a bit of fortune with that goal, right? It was lucky, it deflected, he was in the right place. I mean, that was a fantastic finish. I'm not going to take that away from him. And then the winner from Liverpool, from Angomoa, now, that was a brilliant team goal. People are complaining about Salah not scoring any goals, but really Salah at this time and age, he's really good at picking up players. So that assist from Salah gets him off the scorecard. I mean, this is all going to contribute to his Ballon d'Or because it's calendar years, right? So, Ballon, I don't know, wait, has it changed? Because I know one year it was calendar, one season it was a season, and they keep changing the way Ballon d'Ors are set up. I did the lurk commands thing and hanging out, but gonna try and sleep. Yeah, if it's late for you, you should. With the cherry on top of the cake for the 16-year-old. Yeah, I have to agree. I think it was a game that Liverpool, okay, honestly, from where the way I look at it, right? Liverpool, did they deserve to win the game? Okay, no. They didn't. Okay, that unfortunate red card, which, okay, some people might argue it wasn't a red card, right? But I think it was a red card. Now, it was a red card. I mean, no matter what anybody will tell me right now, it was definitely a red card. He went in. Anthony Gordon went in full steam ahead. He obviously started a slide before he even got to the player. Naturally, that's what a slide is. But you know the momentum. You know it's going to take the play out. So, and your studs are showing. So it's from the back. I mean, the referee had no choice. He had to give him the red card. So some people might argue that's only a yellow, but no. A tackle from behind, studs are showing. It's always going to be a red. And referees are cracking down on this. So the first 15 or 20 minutes, I was just watching the game going, man, this is Newcastle vengeance. Poor boy. They don't want to let Liverpool have the ball, and it was a tough game. There was a lot of roughhousery. I mean, from both teams, definitely. Gravenberch, the moment Gravenberch picked up his first yellow card in the 7th minute, you knew something was wrong. Gravenberch is the anchor, and if the anchor starts to, he picks up a yellow card, there's always going to be a problem. I thought one of the best players on today was Szoboszlai was fantastic down on the right. Okay, Szoboszlai did really well down on the right, created some fantastic. He played as a fullback. He played very well. Hey, argue your opinion. Yes, Liverpool deserve to win. Let's begin the debate, man. Okay, these are my arguments for why Liverpool did not deserve to win. Okay, now. Champions do find ways to win. We get it right. They defended well, but there were times when they were terrible. I mean, the equalizer from Newcastle was a ball, two set pieces, right? Throw in and one free kick. 2-2. The second goal, I don't know, they let the ball bounce, and Gravenberch, Osula, I can't remember his name. Why he was on the bench, don't know. Seriously, Newcastle, they gotta play him more often. The kid can score, and he got behind the line, ran into the space, attacked the space, and scored. I mean, I thought Newcastle are always gonna play like this. They are a tough team. They are a tough team. You can't expect them to be lightweights, right? They're always going to take the match to Liverpool, and I thought they did that really well. But Liverpool, in terms of creating really good goal-scoring chances, not so good. Newcastle, creating good goal-scoring chances, they did well, but they don't have a striker. So the only real reason that Newcastle didn't win was because Isak wasn't playing. So one could also argue that Liverpool was playing a game of let's disrupt Newcastle this season, because we got Newcastle, Arsenal, we got a tough opening set of matches. Let's make it really hard for them. I think there is a way that might have been something that they had planned on. Yeah, Szoboszlai was playing as a right back today, man. I think it was gonna be. I agree. I think it was tough Newcastle did brilliantly to come back to 2-2, and I think when Newcastle did fall asleep. They were tired. Liverpool brought on their substitutes. It was a brilliant set of substitutions from Arne Slot. I thought he did really well. He elected for pace on the flanks, and he put those players out. And they just tore the Newcastle backline apart. Because, let's just face it, tactically it was a great battle, because Newcastle were lined up with 3 in the middle, and Liverpool had to go down the flanks and do cutbacks to score goals. So Newcastle played a really good game of denying Liverpool those kind of goal-scoring chances, and when those did land Liverpool's way, they banged them in. So credit where credit is due. Liverpool were great at finishing the goals. But I would argue that the fair result would have been a point on the day. Yeah, would have been a point on the day. It is so close to. I'm not saying that Newcastle deserved to win. No, they did not deserve to win, because they did deserve a point from that match. Liverpool were lucky to walk away with a win. Please don't. Okay, how many of you? Okay, I had this feeling, but I saw Numoha warming up, right? And then he was his name went on the board with 11 minutes to go, right? And he and was it Harvey Elliott were on the sidelines for something like 5 minutes, because there was unrelenting pressure from the Geordies on the Reds' goal. Corner after corner after corner after corner, and I was going, oh my god. There was this sense, I would say this coming from me, this is the feeling I had, inevitability that when Rio got onto the pitch, he was going to score. I had this feeling, I can't explain it. I had this feeling at the back of my mind that the young boy was going to step up and he was going to get Liverpool all 3 points. That's how I felt at that point in time. And true enough, he did. So when he did that, I was like, okay. I actually jumped off my chair because that was the first time the entire match I actually got off my chair. Because for 90 minutes, I was sitting down going, holding my balls throughout the game. I was like going, is this, even with Liverpool 2 goals up, all right? I mean, when Ekitike scored, I thought, okay, maybe Liverpool are going to impose themselves on the game, but they didn't. I mean, the stats bear themselves out. If you look at the numbers for the game, Liverpool's stats were not that fantastic. In terms of creating, getting into goal-scoring positions, Osula got into a really good goal-scoring position and he got it once or twice, and that was about it. I mean, Liverpool, in terms of getting into goal-scoring positions, I mean, you can look at the numbers, man. Okay, looking at the numbers, the number of players that got into goal-scoring positions for Liverpool, right? Ekitike's goal, fortunate, right? But then you got Numoha, that's it. When you look at XG tells you how often those players going to go scoring. And this is credit where credit is due. Okay, this is a hallmark of great strikers. If a striker can get into a position like a 0.114 XG and score a goal, he's a good striker. Numoha got into a brilliant position to score the goal. 0.39 XG, that's as clear-cut a chance as you're ever going to get. Okay. And then when you compare it to Newcastle, right? Newcastle, we had Bruno Guimaraes getting goal-scoring positions. We had Anthony Gordon getting into goal-scoring positions. I mean, he was on fire, okay, until he got sent off. So this tells me that the problem for Newcastle on the day was that man that got sent off. That's it. If Newcastle had that extra player on the pitch, they could have won the game. Yeah, I know, but you have to admit, I mean, the way to beat teams like Liverpool and to beat teams like Man City and these teams that really want to play the ball on the ground is to take the game to them physically. It's never going to change. That is always going to be the case. I mean, I think that it was coming. I mean, I was looking at the situation. The numbers are just there, man. You can look at the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers going, wow. Okay, Newcastle definitely are one of the in-line top 5. Yeah, top 5 side. They should do well this season. Once they figure out whether Osula is going to be playing all the games. Yeah, I think Osula should start more games. I don't understand why they kept Osula on the bench. A dream would be 5 goals on 1 XG. That would be dreaming, man. Yeah, 5 goals on 1 XG. Why not? I mean, if you look at the match, right? If you look at the numbers, they were happy for Liverpool to go to the flanks because Dan Burns is in the box. And Dan Burns, you put a ball into the area, Dan Burns is going to win every header. Right? So Liverpool were not going to win any aerial balls. They had to play their ball on the ground. So they kept Liverpool. They forced Liverpool into that kind of a game. They didn't allow Liverpool to do cutbacks. So a long time, I was watching the game and I was going, man, Liverpool is not going to score a goal if they cannot do cutbacks on the day. And Newcastle played well until the team tired. And that was it, man. So did Liverpool deserve the win? Lucky. That's all I'm going to say. Liverpool were damn lucky to win this game. Yeah, lucky. I'm thinking if the Newcastle had all players on the pitch, then were hard put to expect Liverpool to win this game. I mean, I'm surprised. I would be surprised if no player got sent off. they all asking for trouble in this game. If you look at full 5 minutes prior, first goal against Liverpool is trying to hypnotize Newcastle. They do it so well, just standing with moving the ball. From full 5 minutes prior, first goal against Liverpool. Maybe, I mean, one can argue that Liverpool were trying to mesmerize Newcastle. But honestly, I think Newcastle played the game plan. That was the game plan from the beginning. Go out there, disrupt their game. That was what Eddie Howe must have told the boys. Yeah, don't allow Gravenberch time on space on the ball because they cannot allow Gravenberch time and space on the ball. So did Liverpool deserve the win? So you guys seem to say it loudly on YouTube, believes that Liverpool deserved the win. I think that Liverpool are lucky, but let's wait. Let's give them a couple of days. I don't know what Arne Slot said after the match. Yeah, I don't know if he's turned around and gone, they deserve to win. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they did. I think they were lucky. I mean, the first few games of the season haven't been inspiring me, Then, like saying to Newcastle, I keep our eye contact, guy. Where's the ball? With the back of the net. Yeah. Say funny, I tell you. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Liverpool hypnotized the boys so badly that Liverpool hypnotized Newcastle so badly that they did rest. I think that was the last goal, right? The last goal was hypnosis. Yeah, I know. I think that's at the end of the day, a Spurs fan, you're right. At the end of the day, it's luck. Luck played a big part in Liverpool's win, and champions do get a good dose of luck on their sides. They do. When they get luck on their sides, they do well. And Liverpool showed that they have what it takes, to be lucky, I guess. Well, coming up will be Arsenal. Yeah, looking at the Premier League standings right now, right? Arsenal top of the table, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, and then, no, this is the previous table. Okay, all right, there we go. Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea on 4 points, Forest on 4 points, City on 3 points, Sunderland, okay, Sunderland got their first win of the season, but my candidates for relegation this season are going to be Wolves and West Ham. Hammers are going down. Hammers are going, baby. I don't think Hammers are going to last this season. Arsenal play for next match day, right? Match day 3. This is the one. Okay, check this out. Liverpool play Arsenal at home. So Liverpool have a very tough opening. We still need a defender. Yeah, Liverpool definitely need a defender. Yeah, they need new defense. They need defenders to help them. Next week is gonna be great. Chelsea play Fulham, London derby. Wolves play Everton. Two teams that have relegation stamped on their credentials. Manchester United play Burnley. Burnley are trying to prove that United should belong in the championship. Sunderland play Brentford. Sunderland are going to be at home, right? So, yeah. This is going to be a fantastic match. This is probably, I would definitely be watching this game. Spurs and Bournemouth, don't bother watching. Yeah, Spurs probably going to beat Bournemouth. Leeds United or Newcastle, I think Newcastle will bounce back. It'll be a tough game for Newcastle to travel to Leeds, but I still think Newcastle will get the result. Brighton and Man City, very tough game. Very hard to call. I don't know whether we're going to, how to call this game. No. Brighton, Man City, right? Brighton on paper should lose, right, the game. Man City bounce back with the win over the weekend. But can Brighton get a result at home to Man City? It'll be tough because City are playing slightly differently this season. Nottingham Forest, West Ham, let's not call this. It's just 3 points. Liverpool against Arsenal could be a very tough game. Villa against Crystal Palace, another fantastic game coming up. Yeah, there was no. Yeah, Liverpool. I think that Liverpool are gonna have. Liverpool are gonna have a challenge. I still think Liverpool are lucky. Okay, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Okay, guys, here we go, man. We continue because we are on the verge of qualification for the Europa, right? So we have our Frenek Kravos team. Okay, looking at the competitions where we sit at the moment, we're top of the table with 2 points clear of our nearest challengers, Ferrava, who are the defending champions. We are also in this competition where we've drawn 4 times because I decided to Mickey Mouse the last game, which is not smart at all. Along with Liverpool, we're the only undefeated team here. We've been knocked out of the domestic cup, and yes, speaking of which, double stream, baby, double stream. So we're in the break, man. So we got a friendly against Olympia 4 days before we play Rakau. We'll probably give the boys a break and go on holiday all the way, match to the next match. And then we go back to the predictions, man. So looking at the goal scorers, we got Semenyo, Brandon Johnson, Chris Wood. I mean, Chris Wood. How many of you got Chris Wood in your EFL team? I'm telling you, Chris Wood is a good caller. And the other guy that you should have, right, is what's his name? Ballard. Yeah, Ballard. Ballard is another one. Semenyo, Chris Wood, Erling Haaland, Ekitike with 2 goals, Jurgen Timber with 2 goals, Richarlison, and then Gyökeres. Gyökeres with 2 goals. The only way Gyökeres is going to score if Arsenal set up in such a way that, okay, I still think Gyökeres is not gonna. He's gonna score goals, but he's not gonna like become like a Erling Haaland competitor, right? Or even 20 goals a season kind of player. The reason why I say that is because a lot of teams are going to be defensive against Arsenal. They're going to sit back, right? So whenever they're sitting back, Gyökeres' game goes. He needs space to attack, as epitomized in the last match, because he only scored because he was running at the defenders. So this will be interesting to see who's going to come on top. I think that right now, Newcastle against Liverpool, the ball was in play. According to Opta, right, the game between Liverpool and Arsenal, Newcastle, the ball was in play for only 41% of the time. 41% of the time. Yeah, we had so much stoppage in the game. Newcastle do play rule. I mean, Newcastle were defending for large periods of time, so I'm not surprised that they had a. Was going to be a tough game. What the heck is going on here, man? Wow, dancing. Wow, look at Riyad Mahrez go. Oh, that's a lot of dancing. Yeah. I got a lot of IDF on my stream. Get me annoying. Don't take your eyes off Victor Gyökeres. The problem with Gyökeres, right? He needs space, right? So he needs space in the area to score lots of goals. Yeah, crosses are not his thing. I'm waiting to see what is going to happen. I was watching a previous stream and just get to the point of you saying needs a new striker. Did you get one? Barukov. Oh, I need a new striker. Yeah, I need a new striker. I haven't got a striker yet. We have to start looking for strikers. We got money, in the bank. Problem is right. Oh, I think what we're gonna do is very simple, right? So we are going to look at our data. I think we pulled out the data early. So we're gonna compare both. Okay. We got these Hungary strikers. We did this earlier, Hungary all strikers. Okay, this is the earlier one. Okay, this is all the strikers. The one we did this at the start of last season. Okay, start of last season. So we're gonna use this first. If anybody's wondering where this is possible, go to the Dropbox folder. Right, just exclamation mark Dropbox. Okay, it's in the chat. I should put it there actually, but it's there, and then is the link is on is Dr. Jit, and then you will find the views. Then you need to export into this. Okay, so it's 800 minutes, and then we want at least we want at least 10 goals. Otherwise, no point looking at the player. All right. Okay, so we got all this, and then we want the highest XG. Okay. Then we want to see, because not everybody's gonna have the highest, so we're gonna remove the creative side. We need a defensive or attacking calculator. There's a lot of information. I'll just remove the stats first. Okay. That will be enough. Okay, so we got goals 14-5. Okay, so we got Kian Kevin. Okay, Josiah Coyote. Atricity. No wonder I did the thing differently. We're gonna drop Atricity. Marcos, Ryan Cassidy. Yeah, look, there's a lot. I can't use this anymore. Can't use this. This one has got different numbers, different players on it already. Hey, Haritz, man, how are you? How's Liverpool did? I didn't watch the game, so I don't know. Oh, Liverpool were good. Newcastle were hard. And I think at the end of the day, I personally think Liverpool are lucky, but a lot of people disagree with me. Yeah. People are disagreeing with me. What can I say? You know what I mean? Not always good. Yeah. Okay. So we got these players. So we're gonna sort this one out. See who we can find. Scoring efficiency got 2.2 is too high. 2.2 is an outlier. 10-4. Only a few games. But we have to look at this guy. What is his name? Philip Bilbija. Yeah. I mean, he's cheap, but I don't see his salary. Yeah, that is salary. Okay, so, but this guy looks very promising. Joshua Coyote, you know. I mean, this is not the first time his name has popped up. Okay, let's just put this Joshua Coyote. His last season also he was scoring a lot of goals. This season he's also scoring a lot of goals. So let's go inside here. These are all the players, right? This is the list, and then we just type his name and see what it pops up. I mean, yeah, one thing, he's playing with Shamrock Rovers. I mean, actually, his natural fitness is only 9. You can scout a player, but he's not that bad. Got decent off the ball. His natural fitness is 9, means that he might have an issue in some games. I mean, he might not be available for every single game. Then what about this guy, Philip Bilbija? I mean, this is an obscene number, you know. 10 goals, but 4.42 XG means he's scoring from either fantastic long-range opportunities. There we go. Nice numbers, man, with this guy. Look at his attributes. His attributes are excellent. Because form finds out opponents avoid use of weaker foot. So he's basically a 1-foot wonder. But look at that. Fairly strong, really strong. He can use both feet. His off the ball is pretty decent. I mean, we scout this player. But he's expensive, 7.6 million. Well, the first 2 targets are quite expensive. But Jupilo League, we got one guy is about 42. I think this guy might be a substitute. But, you know, let's just put him in here. Take a look at him. Main Idrissi. Again, another really good player. Oh, these players are coming out looking quite good, man. 11 jumping is not too bad. Reasonable. You can use both feet. All-rounder. Again, still quite expensive. I remember my budget is only like 500,000. I don't spend money. What the heck is this Nike League? What league is this? I think, wow. 28K. This must be one of those like feeder leagues. But hey, man, let's go and check it out. Anyway. Timothy Jambo. Okay, not bad. I mean, balance, jumping rate is a bit short, fast, gets away from players, but his work rate is pretty low. Okay, but it's kind of that explains why he's got decent. Alex Grieve, New Zealand, 5 and 6. Okay, yeah, we got ads coming in. Arrivederci, we got this player 225. This guy is on some crazy salary, man. 29,291. 5. I mean, we've got also Ante Juric as well. Juric has been somebody I've been looking at for a while as well. Danilo, the Brazilian, is also not bad. These players all have decent finishing. Another player, 17 jumperish, pure target man. So we got to, if we do play him, we could just go, this fits my budget. 200k to, yeah, it fits my budget. We're not spending a lot of money. I'm not spending a lot of money. You know, I'm gonna find some player that doesn't cost me a lot of money, and then gonna just use him. So the idea here is for us to get these players in, and then after they use them for a while, then send them off. You know, sell them. That's Grief. St. Johnston. Again, not bad as well. Pretty much an all-rounder off the ball. I don't think he's going to score us a lot of goals. I don't think he's scored a lot of goals in his 10. Yeah, he's averaged about 10 goals a season. There is something that we also got the scouts to do some scouting for strikers, right? That's what they come up with. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Don't think. I mean, we don't have enough scouts, so we cannot expect scouts to be fast. So far we've got 1 or 2. That's about it. 184. What about this guy? South African Boitomelo Radiopane. We do get interesting players in our team. Boitomale Radiomano, not bad. 4.4 scout play. I can't afford these players. These players are too expensive. They are way too expensive. Too expensive. I got a lot. Next one, Danilo, Brazilian. Let's go Danilo. A lot of Danilos. There's a lot. Hey, remember Danilo Cataldi, my all-time favorite. I've signed him so many times in a football manager, I've lost track. Yeah. I've signed FM 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was signing him he's like Mr. Reliable. One of the most reliable players of all time for me. Okay, let's look for the guy over here. Borukov. Borukov is here. Borukov is actually quite good. Borukov is actually very good. Okay, so have we scouted? I think we scouted him. I got a scout report on him. No, scout. Okay, Borukov looks like Prislav Borukov might be one of the players that we look at because he's cheap. He is cheap. Okay, so other than that, what else have we got? But the numbers show that Borukov isn't banging the goals. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he might show up as long as he's greater than 1.2. Okay, we are looking at chance scoring efficiency must be greater than 1.2, 1.3. Okay, and we want to rule out all the Muppets. Put them in front of goal and they can't score. Do I have in between? And at no, this is second one. Okay, and then scoring efficiency less than 2 point. No. I don't want anything higher. Okay, 1.8. Yeah, outliers. Because 1.8 are all outliers. Yeah, anybody like 1, 2 and all that, no point. Good enough. They're like one of those really weird players that scoring too many goals. Because probably they're scoring from outside the area too much. Okay, then we got high chook. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, not too bad. Jumping reach, no aggression. Sorry, you don't fit my profile. Look, I'm like that Newcastle team. I sign players that get into fights. There's a difference, between winning titles and Dynamo Kiev. Wow, this guy is good, man. 25 million. Look, they're all coming up through. No, they all like, look at that. This guy, Wadislav Vanat. Yeah, 15 goals, 18.5. Worth using, man. Look at his finishing. Out of 8.8. Because what it works, you take 8.8, you multiply with 1.3. That's where you should be. Anything above it means he's really good at finding the back. The Danilo also is quite good. I remember this guy. Juric as well. I mean, Juric I remember. But I mean, he's always performed last couple of seasons. I mean, his attributes are not great but he's always scoring goals. He's always scoring for them. Look at that, man. 7.5 is 17 goals in 17 appearances. And he's also really cheap. These are the players I want to sign. They're really cheap. We find them and then we put them into our team. Okay, so we're gonna bring in one more player. Asian Cup squads. Yeah, we're gonna just. Oh, no. Why do I have notes? Scouting finish on who? Dario speaking. Pablo Alvarez not interested. Okay. Staff contracts will expire. Head physio. DOF negotiate. Physio. DOF negotiate. Second team physio. DOF negotiate. Fitness coach. Fitness coach we have to check. Okay. Personality. What's your personality? I can't tell. Fairly professional is okay because we're not a very rich club yet. David Biro, second team performance. Okay, this one DOF negotiate. Performance director. Okay, all of these. This guy can negotiate. And director of football. We give him a new contract. Okay, done. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, we're getting ready. I was thinking on a safe game where I'm starting with 0 transfers, then every season a max value I can pay for a single player grows by 100k. So then I can pay maximum 1 million for it. I try it. I'd be interested to know how your save goes. I mean, I used to do crazy things as well in some of my saves, but that sounds like you're really pushing the ante. You're really pushing it to the limit. Because if every season 100k, You take you 10 seasons to pay 1 million for a player. It sounds painful. In some leagues, it might be doable. I like here, Hungary, probably doable. You can do it for 10 seasons. I don't see myself paying a lot, but but eventually, you gotta look at the league. Lower league, non-league, it shouldn't be a problem. Depends where you start. Mihai claims young. What has he been doing? Yes, he barely plays for me. He's already won the Young Player of the Year award. I mean, they seem to think he's the next great legendary player for their country. Must be, yeah. We had some really tough games. We had Red Star and Pushkash Academia, who are my bogey team. We managed to beat them. Playing a low block at home. But Spence, you were not here. We finally beat my bogey team by playing a low block at home. I played a low block because they've been sucker punching me this entire last 3 seasons. I attacked them, they score a goal. They attack them, they score a goal. So this time I just sat back, let them attack me. You can poach good African youth players for 12, 50 or 70. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you probably can. I don't have African leagues loaded, so I usually I think that it makes a difference, but the thing is that I don't use any you can probably use things like what's the word for it? Those what's the word for it? Those data updates, right? Those players. I haven't done that for myself. Okay. Let's go Kraken. Let's get Kraken. My finance will be crazy good. I'm sure of it, man. You're going to have so much money in the bank because you only spend 100K on each player. We can open a bar in the club. Encourage your players to have fun. So today we're just gonna I'm gonna start doing these streams in the morning as well. So slowly. At least get some of the, especially when FM26 comes around, right? So when FM26 comes around, there'll be plenty of features in the game that we'll have to look at. And 1.5 hours in the stream is probably not going to be enough. So I'll probably do a double stream. So I might do like a stream in the morning and one in the evening. Yeah, so that's the goal. All right, we're almost there. We've got a friendly match coming up. They made an offer from Kern. Look at the audacity of these teams. 675 for my favorite player in the whole club. He knows. Okay, so we are playing Mosquera happy to stay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Mosquera, your contract expires. When does your contract expire? 2028. Yep, offer you a new contract. Just waited and waited and waited. Got Mosquera to agree. All right, Cordoba left. That's a pity. Cordoba is a good player. Okay, so now we are playing a friendly game, right? So we're going to just go into this formation. We got Mihai, who's not fit. So we'll play Mihai here. See how badly he does in that position. We got this Zabo. I mean, he's a kid now, so let him play for Merchitic. And then this guy will play here. He left will play here. Golik Golik is one of our strikers in the team. Okay, let's go. Joey go smash. Our 4-1-4-1. Now that I can show you how I actually play the system. The only thing I don't like about this skin is the opposition instructions are 2 clicks away. Okay, done. Okay, so we were putting pressure on their back line straight away. Look, Mihai has picked out a yellow card. So he's supposed to be the next great Romanian player, but in a preseason friendly, he wants to go in and break legs straight away. That's too much. Giving him a chance to. We're giving him a chance to. We want to see what it's like. You got to extend our highlights. Ball goes. We're defending, man. Mia gets there first. Lucky he didn't get another card. Zabo looks up the pitch. There goes Friedek. Finds Danielson. Danielson loses out to Friedek. And then Golik plays it back. Mosquera. Okay. We want everybody to be involved in goal scoring. So we're going to turn this guy into a poacher. They have to play. I mean, I have to see who can play in this system. This system is a very difficult system. Because, I mean, difficult in the sense that if you get your player selections wrong, then you're in trouble. Romy playmaker especially. So I see who can actually handle this. I think that Mihai can't. Mihai comes in and a preseason friendly, picks a yellow card straight away. Friedek and Danielson, no issues. Civic as well. The question is which of the... We need a player in this... the poacher has got to have jumping reach. First touch. Composure as well. But this is a very demanding system. Those are attributes. There we go. We consider a goal. Pre-season friendly. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. So if your Romy playmaker is a bad one, that's it. The tactic falls apart. There we go. Yep. So let's see who else can play in that position. So we're going to take him off. Okay, I can take you off. You failed the test. So now we're going to put in follow Ronshu. We obviously now know who cannot play in this system. Yeah, is taken off. Ooh. Feel sorry for the lad. Didn't last long. Okay. Maybe I need to bring down the width as well. Yes, so alright. Bring it down to positive instructions. Pass into space, bring the tempo down slightly. The width is already narrow enough. Terrible, terrible play. The team doesn't look like it's we are the ones. Yeah, we haven't really created anything of note. Okay, so we carry on trying to meet the pace. Follow Ronshu can't play in this system. He can't play in this system as well. Oh, there's two players now who can't play in this system. Follow Ronshu and what's his name again? Mihai. There's two midfielders. And follow Ronshu is usually the anchor in this system. That's a good Romanian. They dominate pass. This Romanian team. This would be a good test for us. But we have to dominate East European football soon. Cannot allow any of their rest. There we go again. Another idiot pass. Okay. Nice work from Iliev. Yeah, come on, Mosquera. Follow Ronshu again. He's off the ball is terrible. Mosquera maybe as well. Your positioning is taking up isn't good. Follow Ronshu is struggling. Follow Ronshu is also struggling in this position. Renilson, Musi. One thing I cannot do is change tactics too much. Okay, we have our 4-3-3, which is very successful. But this tactic can actually work, but you need the players for it. Popov, Musi. Okay, so now we know follow Ronshu also has an issue. Okay, take him off as well. Or this is like testing to see who can play here. Yeah, but my guy, you're next. I know the other players affected. You're like, good, thank God. He's not calling on us now. Machitic now comes on. Golik, you come off and go put Varga in front. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see what happens. There's Zabo on the ball. Okay, Zabo to Popov. Popov back to Zabo. Okay. Popov now to Arnett and Pereira. Oloronshu don't lose the ball. Okay. Good availability from the roaming playmaker. Great ball to Musiba. Musi can't even keep the shot. All right. Ball goes over the top. There's more highlights from us. That's good. Okay. Machitic. I like him. Maiga also I like him. Maiga could play in this. I know Maiga can play there. But not I think follow Ronshu all they're not used to it now. Okay. Alright, looking better now. Alright, so now we're gonna go low cross. In possession, go low cross. And we're gonna up the tempo. So we get the ball up the pitch a lot faster now. It's got Musi, Friday, then Nielsen, Machitic. Now those could be in. If this is the case, right, then the 4-3-3 will have to start like this. With this player. This is like deciding who can play my 4-3-3. Popov, Redwell. Andrea, Mosquera. Yeah, it goes to Iliev. Goes back to Mosquera. Nice. Okay, my God. This is a critical position in this tactic. Oh, what a pass. Terrible pass. Does he win back? No. 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 Popov. Yeah. Okay. Civic will come on for Iliev. Zachariasen for Christian Friday. Good reading of the game. It was only a preseason friendly, but this is only to find out that who can play in the roaming playmaker position. This is the hardest formation in my it is the most successful formation I've had, second most successful formation I've had on Football Manager 24, right? But it's very player dependent. You can rip teams apart. You can be 2 goals out, you can come back and win 5-0. Yeah, but you see, they will get into very good goal scoring positions. Yeah, you see, if you don't have the right players for it, then too bad. But it does give away chances because it's so attacking. So if your boys cannot find the back of the net, there's nothing I can. That's one of the reasons why I switched to 4-3-3, because a 4-3-3 is defensively solid. So let's see whether we can, use this. But we created a lot of chances, but the boys couldn't find the back of the net. So what it does tell me is that we still have to keep using the 4-3-3. How would you go about having a 4-3-3 one-touch football tactic? In fact, in Football Manager, there's no such thing. You can't do that anymore. You used to be able to do that in FM prior to FM 16, 15, I think. Yeah, you could do that because that all we had to do back then was set the passing to the shortest meter. But the problem right now is that now passing is you have to set it to short. If you set it to short, sometimes the positional play, the players get out of position, your players there are players who still play the long pass. So you end up having to play on the shortest mentality. You end up playing on like something like balanced mentality to positive mentality. Positive mentality guaranteed to have shorter passing, okay? Because that mentality, they changed it. They changed mentality and how it affects passing in FM 21, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so you need to play on positive mentality, and you have to be on the shortest passing length. Yeah. So that's the way to do it on Football Manager. But if your players aren't available for the pass, you're not going to get short passing anyway. Yeah. short passing and high tempo is like tiki-taka lah. But if you want to do tiki-taka, then you drop the mentality down to cautious. But then you can't even bring it down to cautious because then your passing becomes long. The problem is mentality is too closely linked to the passing lengths now in the game. Right? So if you play on cautious, right, your passing is gonna be longer. Like the passing lengths are almost the same on cautious and attacking. The only one that is short right now is actually positive. Yeah. So you want to play like short? Like I'll show it to you guys. I mean, are we playing? We are playing a league game now. Or we're playing another friendly match. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is we'll come inside here, and then I'll change my passing length to positive. I change my mentality to positive. I play the positive, right? Then I come into my passing. I drop it down to this. And I go to maximum. You see how ridiculous after this, the passing will be too short. I have to remember what my passing was. I think it was set to mix, right? Yeah, it's very linked to mentality. Because of the change it did to mentality in 21. Prior to that, it was damn easy, just ting the thing at one-touch passing. Because I was quite annoying because when SI changed it, I didn't tell. When SI changes things, I don't tell you what's happening. They change it and you have to discover it all by yourself and you get a new edition of the game. So a lot of people were still operating on the FM15, I think FM16, all the older players, and a lot of the guides, right? A lot of the basis of the guides were coming from the forums, like stuff that I had written or other guys had written in the past, and then we the ones that discovered it based on our tests. And then we would tell people, oh, you don't do short passing, you have to play it on the shortest passing length. Now, in fact, what I normally recommend, I tell people to do is, you want a lot of one-touch passing, just go to positive, okay? And then you choose you can even set it to mixed passing now, you still get one touch. Okay, you still get some one touch, but a lot of it will be like things like focus play, more plays in the area, that kind of thing. That will help. Okay, so now I got Musi Danielson. Who's injured? Who's picked up the injury? My follow Ronshu. Come on, get out of this. So we have to put Zach in. Okay, that's disappointing. Follow Ronshu is injured. It's not good for us. We play Kern here. No, Danielson just played, right? So we put Mihai, the useless bum, who seems to have wins awards and then doesn't deserve them. Okay, so we're gonna go additional focus here already. Well, let's go. Pirini is a out and out striker. Okay, now let Bessie be an out and out striker. So has anyone tried the hack I went and posted on Twitter today? Yeah. Every session is a match practice session. See what happens to your team. Do you think the support roles in the front will help create one touch or help the creative chances? Creativity is a function of your tactic. Yeah. So if you put too many support roles, then what will you end up seeing? You want direct passes into the area. You want like short passing in your area, then more direct forward trusting passes. Then a lot of it is going to do with players attacking space as well and running with the ball. So I think what you have to do is get a good mix of things like right defense, right? Players who are good at 1-2s, they have to have good agility on the ball and composure. Like you see, now we're playing one touch. Then he holds out the ball 1, 2. So this is. Then it got some players will run in the box, right? So sometimes you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then one touch. Okay? All right. So you can get one touch on that. Now I go to attacking, right? The thing will change, no? Okay, now I'm playing the same thing. All right, in possession, right? It's still much shorter, right? But what's the point? Because now all you're telling your team is play short all the time. The problem you play short all the time is some of your players might not play players into space. That's the problem. Yeah, you don't have the long passing or shorter passes, right? No, I got one out the space. You see, you don't get all the short passes. Attacking more direct, right? Longer passes, no attacking mentality. Attacking gives you longer passes. No? Yeah, the passing length is longer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you, right? Just so you just saw the longer, even though we were on the shortest passing link, right? So they changed. The SI changed it. So a lot of people were shocked because last time I was playing, I used to create these very attacking tactics, right? I don't know if you guys remember. I used to play on very attacking mentality in the old days when I had the shortest passing length, and it would be one touch passing all the way to goal. But it's all risky. It was forward passes. So that was last time. Now we can't do that anymore. So we score a goal. So now you see, watch this out. This attacking mentality with the shortest passing length. So it's still long, but they take a lot more risks with longer passes. Okay? So your short passing is like inconsequential to some extent. This is the reason why now I tell people, don't play on short passing anymore. If you want to play on anything, play on standard passing. That means you mix it up. No, it's not higher tempo by default. Tempo is tempo. Tempo is tied to mentality. Because my tempo is high. So okay. Alright. So even if I bring my tempo down to here, okay. Tempo is tied to mentality. My advice to anybody is, if you're not sure about passing, what you do is you just play on standard passing. That's it. Mix it up. Don't have to go short. Because you end up finding that your team is not, especially with a tactic like a 4-3-3, is very annoying. Because by the time you get to the opponent's half, right, all defending, because you would ask you to play with only 3 out and out players, right? Then by the time you get there, everybody's like, oh, we're happy to defend. Because a 4-3-3 is essentially a defensive tactical system. It takes up, okay, Kern wins the ball, and then, oh, not win the ball. Okay. Who's this guy? In sync. Okay. Shoots. Now we wait, huh? I'm telling you, not exciting. Yeah. Attacking mentality. And you play a shorter passing. This is what happens, lower tempo. What is going to be good now? Watch this, Bam. Okay. Go forward. Okay. Go short. Attacking mentality. Still one touch, right? What's the point? It's low tempo. The ball didn't go anywhere. No. And now you see what has happened. That's because we got counter on. We want the ball, right? That is because of the counter pressing thing. So you want one touch football, you play tiki taka. You end up doing this. So you have to do this then. Yeah. It's not my favorite. So I don't like to play on the shortest passing lane anymore. I found that it's not optimum. Especially with the very formation dependent. Like this 4-3-3, this is what they're going to do now. See, watch this. Whole shape. You end up not creating any goal scoring chances. Back in our own half again. Yeah, got to give up a penalty as well. Alright, so now I've got to come out of this. I really don't like it. Okay, so I never really did like this. So it come out, this is much better. Okay, so mix it up. We play on I want to play on like you wanted, right? One touch. But I'm gonna change this role to poacher so it links up with more players. Tempo is slightly higher. You got Mihai the useless. Apparently the Romanian player of the year. Okay, so he only plays for he only played 2 games for me as a Romanian player of the year. Well, standards are low, man, in Romania. Romanian player of the year only played 2 games. Champion. Okay, hey, we got highlight. Not too bad. Okay. Volante and Regista. Very interesting combination. Regista is having the match of his life, man. We got a wing back to support him and inside forward to support him. Okay. Olympia. I better not mess with this tactic too much because because experiments we're doing with you guys. But remember this, this is quite straightforward. If you want to do one-touch passing, play on positive mentality. That's it. Keep it there. Start with that. Yeah. Because as in you want, like, then if you want tiki-taka, then you just drop the meter a bit. And then your tempo. Your tempo normal. Normal tempo. Okay, if you want the ball to go, there's two types, right, of this short passing. One is sideways, a lot of sideways and go backwards, right? That means you're not really going forward. That means you're not doing vertical. Vertical, you have to play on, what you gotta do? You gotta increase your tempo. You gotta increase your tempo vertical. And the other good thing about this one-touch passing is focus play is very powerful in one-touch passing. Because you're gonna have that wide player to give you the extra person. So you're gonna get better results if you play one-touch passing on positive mentality. Whether or not this holds true in FM26, we don't know. None of us have had enough time on the game. Okay, here we go, man. Raquel, we beat Raquel. We're going. Okay, standings at the moment, competitions. There we go. Fernand Kravos, 10 points. We get win, baby. We joined the illustrious company, you know. We are already in illustrious company. We've yet to lose a game. We've been playing very dodgy tactics. Who's this? Adam Madrasa. Perava, you want my player? Take him. He's our player. He's offering, please. This, the other thing about building a nation, you cannot get angry when other clubs in your area, neighborhood, they want your players. That's what you have to make them stronger. Because we're trying to get the coefficient of the entire nation up, not your just, bloody hell, you're not the only one that matters. No, everybody else already matters. So it gets progressively harder the longer you do this. Because all the teams are going to be good. I mean, you try to get like 4 teams into the semi-finals of the Europa Cup. But so far, we've been strengthening Fareva with our players. So they got some of their players. So this is a 2-horse race right now. In the competition here, we got ourselves here. And then, where's Fareva? Fareva, disappointing. No, they better win 1 game. They lost 2 games. They lost to AEK and Galatasaray. They drew 3 times. They need more players. Hopefully, we help them out. Download that tactic. User will say just load Hansi Flicks. Die. All these people. Download. Yeah, enjoy yourselves. I change tactics like people change underwear. I'm not bored. I love the game. I think if you can, you know how to mod the game, not mod the game, but you're able to tweak your way to success. That's actually the hallmark. Good player. Okay, I think that's it, right? We don't have any more players. We confirm. Some people are just going to be Habib is just going to get pissed off at me. He's my best playmaker and he never gets to play in Europe. As long as I don't have enough players who can play the Joey Go Smash, right? You just shut up and sit down and have a coffee and tea. You play at home. Because we're not ready yet. Okay, here we go. All right, Raquel, baby. Give me my 3 points. Okay. All right. So you're playing against a 5-2-2-1, which means these 2 wingbacks have to be shut out of the equation. Okay, so we cannot let these 2 wingbacks have anything to say. They're trying to play a very... Hey, look at this formation. It's quite annoying. DLF, wow, they're insulting me. They're basically telling me, you know what we plan to do? We plan to get into your half and then pass our way to goal. Because the DLF is going to drop and the Shadow Striker is going to try and score goals. Okay. All right. Let's go to opposition instructions. Let's tell them what we have planned for their 2 wingbacks. Okay. So the wingback, we are shunting them wide. Okay, good. All right. So next, we're going to quick first. Then we're going to put in our players. We are going to play with advanced forward first because... I'm not too sure. Forget it. We'll get everybody involved. Pocher, Bichitich, Frydek, Zachariasen, Kern. Kern is okay, but we're going to start with this guy. We're going to have Frydek and Zach. And the Nielsen will come up. The Nielsen will start. This is my version of Rio Moha. He's 5 years older than him, but I'm trying to manage his his development. Okay, then put Musi in here. We're gonna uncheck all the unavailables, so make it easier to manage. And then where's Danielson? Is Danielson injured? I think Danielson is injured. Serafimov here. Noster, who's got better first touch? 11. Okay, he's got 15 jumping reach. Serafimov has got 16 jumping reach, and Mosquera has 15 anticipation position. I think we just maybe put Mats here. Touch is my indecision. Okay. All right, here we go. About to start, baby. Popov will come in here. All right, that's it. Okay, should work if you use move to channels. No, you don't have to use move into channels. We know what move into channels means. I will move here, 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 here. Those are the channels. Yeah. I can pop here. I can pop here. Pop here. I can pop here. I can pop here. I can pop. That's a channel of football. Yeah, you got 5 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 channels. Poacher is never isolated. Poacher is really isolated if your tactic is bad. Yeah. Poacher will never be. I don't know where that comes from. Poacher is not isolated. Poacher is the best link player in the game. Especially when you create a tactic that wants to break down and you as long as you have players who can attack the box, right? Then poachers are very good. And if you don't rush the game, you don't like go mentally crazy. Like, oh, I'm gonna play the highest attacking mentality. Oh, there I knew it. Sorry, I knew it. No, I knew something was wrong with tactic. Yes, straight away change. Because we forgot earlier. We made a small little change to our tactic to explain some things. Man, come on, Tudor. I'm telling you the idea of playing high up the pitch, to deny them a chance. Okay, that's enough. Let them shoot from wide. Well, they've announced their presence. Okay, come on. Nicely done from Danielson. Takes the ball down. Zach now on the ball. He plays the poacher. That's the poacher. So he's not isolated. Should I do low block again? Draw that team in and hit them. Can we do that? Cardoso's jumping reach is 13. Not bad, man. This team is quite good. This team has got potential to beat me. Yeah, they got players. They have players. We cannot take them for granted. They're quite good. Serafimov, Popov, Zach. Zach finds Friday. Friday looks for Danielson inside forward. And the other thing good about Poacher is this, right? Poacher will always hold 2 defenders. That means if you have an inside forward attack, inside forward on attack or space to attack, especially with focus play. You played too much, yeah, probably. Older days, we used to use target man and poacher, right? Now there's positional play, so roles are all moving all over the place. So like I have one positional play role on the right. Oh, nicely done from Musi. Musi is he check back. Oh yeah, Friday. And then finds Zachariason. Zachariason a bit disappointed with his finisher. Otero, whatever your name is. Okay, come on, boys, don't. You keep them white. Yeah. Read that. Goes to Noster. Noster to Friday. Actually, what we can, they got 5 in the middle, right? So they want to pack the center. So we're trying to use focus play. Try and go down the flanks as much as we can. Because they got the extra play, they're going to look for them in the center. Varga again. What can we do? They got registered a DM, a wingback, a complete wingback, NCB, all hoofing the ball. Right? They got 3 guys at the back. The thing is that they got to cook the ball. I mean, you'll be amazed by the closest real tiki-taka I've got was without player or defense. Yeah, player or defense is not instruction. You get too many bad passes. Yeah, I agree. Player or defense is for drawing teams to you so that you can hit them behind their lines. You don't need player defense in any tactic. Unless you seek to draw a team out. I don't have player defense. I should know. I need to draw this team out. Yeah, I'm trying to draw them out. This will be fine. This will be fine. Nothing else, you know. Okay, so there's nothing much we can do. I mean, we can go a bit more attacking and be a bit more direct. But that's what we can do. Friday out to Musi. Musi runs into trouble. What we can do is use the flanks more. We can encourage our players to use the flanks more. I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay. We encourage them to use the flanks. Hey, Kimpi, how are you, man? Surprise stream. No, you remember what I said earlier? I think that we will be doing a few more morning streams for my time of the day. Yeah. It's just a start, you know, slowly get there. No point doing it suddenly, right? Oh, guess what? Next week you do the so we just get into this. We just start. I thought it'd be a good idea to just start the streams first. I felt like if you get too many bad passes there on his player roles rather than the team instruction. Oh yeah, I think there's a fair bit, a lot of things have changed in Football Manager over the years. But certain things, yeah. Like my favorite roles, they've been there. And I hardly use F9s now. They used to be, F9s were cool in FM17 with no positional play. Then with the moment they introduced positional play, a lot of roles became like, oh, yeah, it's different. Yeah, again, all right, we need to make a change. Danielson is okay, but Civic is tired already. This team is been playing a lot of football. Okay, I mean, they're not playing badly. They're playing okay, but Civic is one of my hallmark players. But I think we're going to keep the players on the pitch. Yeah. It's not like I have a lot of options. I got Pierini. Pierini can come on here. Friday is playing okay. Zach is playing okay. This DLP is playing okay. The two fullbacks are doing okay. This guy's a bit tired. That's about it. I think that's it. All right. Merchitic will come on here now. I'll get Kern to play for him. Pierini will come on here. This is like a wholesale change. And then we bring Pascal for Civic. Pascal is rarely played. So there is a potential that we'll concede a goal because of him. He's not exactly a great player. I knew it. Plavis, they got to go far post. Okay, come on. Andreev, release the ball. The player defense didn't really help us. Yeah. Because the idea of player defense is they give us space to attack. Oh, what a ball to Kojirin, and then they score. Oh. Is he offside? I don't think so. I don't think it's off. I think it's on. Good goal. Oh, it's off. Sorry. My eyesight at my age failing me. Now they got into Volante. And there's only enough time. They play well. No hard tackle this guy. Oh, that's the wrong instruction. That's the... Defensively solid. Okay, Varga. Nice ball to Merchitic, the youngster. And then sides. Corner again. Okay, looks like we are going to have to depend on set pieces. Friday. We don't go near post. We just... If I don't like doing that. Moster. Back to... Well, they defended well. And kept us at bay. Duda. Cleared again. A free kick in a dangerous position given away by Kern. And now it's a corner that we had. Liverpool win by last minute. Do you like that? Who doesn't? I mean, Numoha scoring the winner. Couldn't make it. That was a great finish to the game. It was a brutal game. Newcastle and Liverpool, whenever they play, it's always going to be brutal. Well, we got another draw. I mean, it's not that bad. Could have gotten a result of the day, but Pranakawa's on 11 points. Looks like we're gonna be spending some time in the playoffs. Young boys, and then we got a Europa League match. They're like league. We're still in like our boys on hot. They don't get much of a chance for a holiday, do they? Sorry, boys, we gotta play Europa League matches. Did you watch the game, Kimpy? Right, taken ill. Obviously, I should be checking to see whether it's yes. Donaldson, I mean, Habib Murad, no. Poor guy, no. I don't even let him go on loan. Now we don't discuss things, lah. We players. We have a strict no meeting players policy. If you're unhappy, deal with it on your own time. I don't want to know about your unhappiness. Okay. Alright, we got Follow Ronshu, Machita, they play Mihai. And then Mosquera will play here. The Nielsen will take him off since he's got stomach pains. Okay. Golik will play here. Alright, let's go. Here we go, baby. All right. This is a quick one. Goalie to Mihai. Mihai to Zacharias. And I think what we can do is just do this. Okay. Go Iki highlights. It's a preseason friendly. We don't need to be here all day. Okay. Let's get this done only on commentary. All we're doing is changing players. That's it. YBB. This like sorry, a young boys. They scored a goal. We scored a goal on the break, man. Yeah, goalie gets in and then he just finishes it off. Very nice. Thank you very much. Poacher. I love poachers. They're always close to those defenders. So you get a very physical player as a poacher is brilliant. High aggression players are brilliant as poachers. Wichitich with a goal. Aneba with a goal from a corner is the first one we scored in a long time. Musi has to come off and Civic has to come off. Okay, that's quick. Musi comes off for Pierini. And this guy, Pascal, will come off for Civic. Done. That's quick. Okay, we're looking after our players. Anybody who's like a dark color, right? We know that they're playing too many games. Okay, then Serafimov, halftime. Halftime is coming off. And then we'll take off Zachariason as well. These two players that have come off. It's another goal. Young boys, be free tonight. Oh, Serafimov, what does he do? Grabs it around the keeper. Is that who I think it is? It's Marvin Keller, not Keomin Keller. Oh no, Keomin Kelleher. It's different spelling. Aneba now. Pierini with a header. The goalkeeper is all over the place. Kern, I think we have to start thinking of Kern as a regular in this passing vision decision. He's getting better, but I try to protect him a lot. So I've been playing the other players in that position, but Kern is going to start now for the next match. I think he will get better with time. I just got to stop protecting him too much. Zachariason comes off. Serafimov for Nostem. Follow Ronshu as the next box-to-box midfielder. Another goal here. It's 5 now. Why do we score more goals from corners in pre-season than we do in regular season? Golik, back to Mosquera, out to Pierini, puts it into the area for somebody who's waiting to score. The poacher again. Golik scores. Okay, good. How many goals has Golik scored? That's 2 goals. Take him off. Bring Varga. Stuparevic. Chitic will come off and we'll play this guy. Good. Good. Yep. We're on course, baby. We're on course. We're another corner. Pasca. Maybe you should be taking all our set pieces. Monster takes it down first time, juggles it, and Stuparevic scores finally. Yeah. All these guys only score in preseason, is it? Surely Fortune Bassi, you should have gotten to Montero, man. No, they couldn't tackle him already. Tao scores, puts it past Andreev at 65. Look at that, man. On maximum speed some more. Got so many highlights. We scored 7 goals. Our XG is only 1.69. Follow Ronshu. What a ball, man, to Stuparevic. Okay, follow Ronshu. Looks like you are playing in the BBM position. Looks like we found your position, man. DLP and these two are starting. So now it's only this position. I think Friday can still play there. Stupa with his second goal. Nice. Young boys have been destroyed by us Hungary. Do you think the set piece taker matters more when converting set pieces, or is about 50-50 with the target? I think the set piece taker matters a lot. Matters a lot. You have to have a good set piece taker. Attributes are very small. 13 to 14 for corner taking. And then when the header should have aggression, ideally aggression, minimum 10. Okay. And then he needs to have heading at least the 14. Yeah, heading has to be 14. Then jumping reach, of course, as high as you can get. But if the heading attribute is less than 12, chances are he's not going to be on target most of the time. So they both matter. In my opinion, it's about 50-50. But I would definitely, because in both cases, right, for the key attributes for both players have to be 14. For both of them. So it got to be 14. So 14 corner taking one guy. And then technique for the 14 corners and technique, right? So he needs both. Then for the guy who's receiving the header, he's got to have at least as high jumping reach as you can get. And then technique. Okay, so here we go, man. So let's, speaking of which, I haven't bothered for this group. Normally, I go in here. I used to do this a lot. I'll go in and then this one I'm going to do, this one I'm going to do. Right? I mean is, you see, I haven't done this in such a long time. I forgot this is where I go to. So, like jumping, strength, and hitting, right? You need aggression as well. So who's Mosquera's aggression is only 10. So who's better? Varga aggression is 10. Hit jumping, hitting. This guy is actually much better. I should put him as the first priority. He should be the one attacking the spot. Okay, Mosquera, jumping is 15, hitting is 15, aggression is 10, also quite good. Serafimov, jumping is 16, aggression is 30. Oh, Serafimov goes right. What is his technique? His technique is 11. Mosquera's technique is 12. Varga's technique is 30. So Varga in the air is the best player. Serafimov, I put him on a close second. So these are the guys who are going to be taking, who's going to attack the most important position. 15. This guy shouldn't even be close. No wonder he's missing a lot of hitters. Here, hitting this guy shouldn't even matter. Ismail Aniba, hitting. Okay, this guy is quite good. So we push him up. So Mosquera and Noster. Mihai, 14. Hitting is lousy, so he's not important. Cisse, lousy. 12. Shirley. So this is I'm putting them in the order that I want them to be in. So corner taker, recovery defender is not important. Okay, so that's it. Even box threats, right? They come in late to score goals. Sometimes with these guys, right, anticipation finishing in a box threat can also score from hitters. So we sorted that one out. Now we go to the set piece taker, corner taker here. So I got Bogdan Mercetic, right? So he's got corners of 11 and technique of 13, which is okay. Elder Civic is probably the best guy here. Corners 10, oh, he's the worst. Pasca, corners, you see, I'm like terrible on this team. This team has got, I think what we should do is set him to take all corners. Okay, Christian Friday, add player, Christian Friday. I think Yeah, set. Yeah, default taker from both sides. Okay. All right. So right taker will be in swing all the time. And then corner taker short attack is that. And then this one, Musi corner taker near post. Set Friday. They got Musi here. I don't know. No, it shouldn't be Musi. It should be. Musi is on the pitch, but Friday is not there. Respond. Confirm. I'm too lazy to check. Too lazy right now. Yeah, Friday is not in the squad. That's why. Gotta do this now, boom, and gotta do this. Okay, so I remembered Follow Ronshu played really well here. Kern play here, so we're gonna. This guy should be Friday now. Friday, Michetic, Pierini, Varga, Kern, Noster, Mosquera. So you put Mosquera in. Civic, Aneba. Aneba is out. Musi is not bad. The fight is between these two players. They're both quite decent at this position. So it's been these two players are pretty pissed off at me because they should both be playing. I rarely play them together. So we got there and we go. Now Friday, he's taking from both sides. So he starts. Okay, so we set up a set pieces properly. Yeah? I didn't bother earlier. Notice I don't really set it up anymore. I used to like be very focused on that, but now I'm not. Okay, so we play a 4. Okay, we're playing this. Okay, what we gonna? Okay, I'm gonna do something different for this match because they have 3 in midfield. Yeah, 1 in the AM position. So we're gonna take a chance and go libero with this guy. Okay, so he's gonna move to the center. Okay, so in possession we do the same thing. There we go. Okay. All right, and then we're going to go low cross. Taking a lot of chances in this game, but we want to win this. No. What's going on here? Friday is not 100%. It looks like Friday is not playing. Yeah, I'm going to start. Okay, look, if you're on my team sheet, you start the game. Okay, that's it. I'm like Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson used to have this saying, right? If he's on the team sheet, he starts. If he's one of the 15 players, he starts. Otherwise, if you're not fit, you don't come. You don't join the team. Oh, key highlights and then drop it the speed down a bit faster. Okay, we've taken the game. I'm gonna go to attack. Positive is fine. We'll keep the ball. Already our left side focus is showing. The liberos was playing well. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go to a comprehensive since key highlights doesn't allow you to make mistakes. Okay. Civic with the ball. Kern. Back to Mosquera. He's playing as a libero. Civic, but I won't move into the libero position until we move here. Yeah, there we go. Now he's in the libero position. We got an extra player to take on their 3 in midfield. I mean, we also have 3 in midfield, but it's 2 DMs, right? So it's quite deep. Oh, Varga, he's got inside. We're forcing a save from the keeper. Okay, now we've got Friday taking a corner. Okay, set up, goes deep. Near post, right? That one. Civic. Back to Serafimov. Out to Mercetic. Kern. Back to Mercetic. Nice. Okay, we're not rushing it. Okay, good. Serafimov. We want to dominate now. Passing. Good reading of the game. Kern. Nah, I just missed out on the challenge. Lukinia. Oh, this is not looking good. They set up the goal very nicely. They set it up very, very nicely. That is just our team playing like idiots. Berate them. Remember last season I was playing a lot of low blocks. Even in the Europas, we were playing a lot of low blocks. I stopped playing a lot of low blocks. Now I'm becoming a bit more adventurous. Pierini, Kern, Skera. We want to qualify. I think we want to do well. Pop off out to Machudish. We're trying to pass our way to goal. with positive mentality. That's a problem. Okay, Popov. I think we can get a result on the day. We just have to be calm. Popov, Kern goes back to Serafimov to Mosquera. And it's a pen. Oh, it's a goal. A mix up in defense. Our poacher did the job. He's on the two central defenders. It was a complete mix up in defense. It's a really interesting play. They screwed up in defense. Mosquera, there we go. Oh, he was offside. If he had touched the ball, he would have been offside. So the defender went to get the ball and they mixed up. The whole defense mixed up. They messed it up at the back. Yeah, he was already offside. Lucky for us. It was actually an own goal of sorts. Okay, we got an equalizer. There goes Pierini. That's good football. Okay, Mosquera winning the ball. Pierini now to for Locherek. We're playing well. This is much better. Look, there's a calmness in the team. We can build a play up because of the extra player that we have in midfield. Nice. Mercetic. Oh, he went for it. Okay. Kern. Polo Ronshu Mosquera. Okay, we're keeping possession of the ball very nicely. Oh, Mercetic was trying to set up Varga for the goal. Nice. Okay, I think we've seen enough. No need to go on. we can move to key highlights. Oh, that was a good corner. That was a good corner, man. Mosquera rising up very nicely. Mosquera now. To follow Ronshu. Nice ball to Mercetic. I think we're going to swap Serafimov and Mosquera soon. Because now Serafimov is on a yellow. He's my last man. In fact, I was about to go low block. No? Yeah, this is the problem right now. They got one. We got PTM have retaken the lead. We play well, but then we are go behind. Here's Friday. If we lose this game, I'll be disappointed. Okay. Stuparevic off. This guy is gonna go advance forward now and bring on Stupa. I think we cannot afford to. They're playing. This team is playing quite well, even though they are the bottom end of the Europa League. Oh no! Oh, Andreev, come on, boys, Kana. Serafimov now to Civic. Oi. Pierini is lost the ball. You're gonna bring on Musi. Having a good game, it lost the ball. Why should I? Friday is not playing well. Friday is not tired, so you're gonna bring on Danielson to attack us through the middle. Follow Ronshu for Ronshu is not playing well. We're gonna bring Zachariason. Okay. Good work from Popov, but then Varela is in. They're making it harder and harder, but no, off the woodwork. Okay. This is it, man. we've been done. We've been lost the game. Our first defeat in the Europa. Yeah, we lost. I mean, we have qualified. I think. But it's very disappointing that we finally lost one match. PTM also qualified. And we lost. So now we need to play against it's a bit disappointing. The defeat is disappointing. Qualified though. For some small money. 143k. It's not a lot, but it's okay. Petitions. That's it. And then a knockout phase. What the teams that qualified? Trabzonspor, SEB, Sparta Prague, PSV. Now to come the tough games. We got like, what is one of these teams is going to be involved? I mean, most likely we might draw somebody from the bottom half. These teams. See how it goes. I don't know how they do it. We'll find out soon enough. Okay. Right, we are now got a league game coming up. We're away from home. Hey, let's see the reaction Liverpool Newcastle game. What do people think? I can't watch this. This will definitely be blocked on my location. Yeah. I wish I could. Maybe it's on Twitter. No? It's unbelievable atmosphere. Let's see.
Again, and then Rio Mountains is great moments at the end.
I would sum it up like that. No, yeah. How do you sum an evening like this up? It felt familiar to me. I think I've experienced a game like this once before. Since I'm here in England, there was Everton away last season, where so many things happened, where it was complete chaos, where the fans were so loud and so there for the home team, and our fans tried to help us as much as they could. But
I'm not surprised. I mean, you should be happy. Sorry, a lot of people think that
for Newcastle, of course, still in search of their first victory of the season. Well, for more on this, let's welcome in, shall we? Don Hutchinson is with us. Mark Ogden joins us as well. He'll be talking about some big transfer rumours a little later on, including Donnarumma to Manchester City. But we'll kick things off here in the studio. Craig, I don't think anyone who watched that game can say anything but Liverpool got away with that.
Yeah. See, I'm. There are going to be a lot of people who say Liverpool got away with that. I also believe that Liverpool were lucky. They were lucky. Say what
Liverpool have had 3 competitive games so far, if you consider the Community Shield, which they lost on penalties, where they did not play well. The Bournemouth game and this game. And I think at the moment, you know, the league table won't lie, it's 6 points, but there's more questions than answers now. And they were dominated for long periods in the first half. We saw that Anthony Gordon header before he got sent off. And what saved Liverpool was the fact that Newcastle lightweight in the forward area. There's no Callum Wilson, obviously, there's no Alexander Isak, who's been the big story. And at half-time,
This is exactly the same arguments I was making. Liverpool were lucky against Newcastle. I don't see how, for me, Rio Numoha, the goal that he scored, yeah, the reaction is mostly Rio. Everyone's more excited about Rio getting the result, man. Rio scoring the goal and him doing well. Yeah, that's basically it. That's how I see it. I mean, did Liverpool deserve to win? Again, I think both teams. I still think both Liverpool are lucky in that game. That's basically it, man. Anyway, that was my first. This has been my first stream at this time of the day, which is for me early in the morning. But trying to get my body used to different timings as well. So I want to thank everybody for coming on the stream today to keep me company. Luck is needed for winning. Luck is needed for winning titles. That's why they're the champions, and maybe they're lucky as champions too. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody coming on the stream today. You guys have been sensational, keeping me company for what is going to be maybe more streams at this time of the day. Yeah, though it's gonna take a lot of getting used to for me as well. Yeah, because it involves me getting up at really strange times. My day actually starts at 3 a.m. in the morning now, which is strange. And I'm trying to get my body adjusted to 3 a.m. when the morning starts, which is not easy. So thank you very much for coming on the stream today. I shall see you later in the evening on the same channel because we got another show to do, right? Later today. Or it could be that today's show has been done. I don't know. We'll just see. It could be a surprise stream. So thanks for coming on today's stream, you guys. Sensational. Liverpool winning against Newcastle. Definitely a moment to savor. Meanwhile, you guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.